Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you today? So today is another session or episode of my podcast, Relax and Raunchy Relationship with Ingrid Galloway, accompanied by super duper awesome guest, Ray Khan. Now, Ray is a senior financial advisor. He began advertising private clients in 2015, but has 20 years of industry experience with big financial corporations and has since worked exclusively with non-bank aligned advice firms focused on quality, holistic, best interest advice. Ray holds a graduate diploma in financial advice and graduate diploma in applied finance and is registered with the Tax Practitioners Board to be able to provide tax-related financial advice. So he knows what he's doing. Now, to relax, of course, this is a relax and raunchy relationship podcast, so he needs to know how to relax. He enjoys spending time with his young family, taking advantage of Sydney's beaches in the warmer months, and cycling to work and on the weekends to keep fit. Oh, good on you, Ray. I need to learn something from you. And he has a big heart and like to support various charities, including the Children's Hospital in Randwick, Red Cross, Cancer Council, Heart Foundation, and the Fred Hollows Foundation. So welcome, Ray.
Thank you, Ingrid. That was a very long intro. God, my qualifications sound so boring. Hopefully, we can make it all interesting for our guests, for our listeners.
So now it's your time to say something.
So, Ingrid, thank you for inviting me on your podcast today. And of course, Ingrid Galloway, founder, relationship coach, chief relaxation officer at KAHYANGAN, which means heaven, a wellness clinic in Sydney. So, Ingrid, you've been a relationship coach for 11 years, spa therapist for 21 years, mainly in five-star hotel day spas, and you're basically got a lot of experience looking after heaps of highly stressed clients from around the world. God, I need your help. Oh God,
No worries,
that really hits home for me already. And your work has always been focused on stress, relaxation, relationships, one-on-one coaching sessions, group workshops, and soon virtual and in-person retreats. Well, that sounds like really interesting for broken-hearted singles and loving couples. So really
can't wait.
happy to be here today and looking forward to getting stuck into it.
Wonderful. So first question, Ray. Why? Why do you do what you do?
God, why do I do what I do? Well, I think I do what I do because I really like to spend money. I'm a spender. Like, there are spenders and there are savers, right? And I'm definitely a spender.
You wouldn't think that a financial planner actually likes to spend.
Well, that's the thing. And my clients come to me with all sorts of needs and wants and personalities, and I just need to find a way around it. So the way I run my personality is, I do need to plan things out so that I know how much I can spend and what it means to overspend, as in the actual number, so that I can have more discipline around that, and I can keep on track to my plan and reach and have a better chance of reaching my longer term goals. So that's basically what, and everyone comes to me, and it's really hard to look at your personal finances strategically from the inside when you're right in it. And so, I guess I do what I do because for me, I do what I do every day, and it's really easy for me to meet someone or meet a family and find a number of areas that I can really help them improve by saving or making money. And that all goes towards their bigger why and their bigger dream, and really helping them get there
Mm.
does give me um, a deep level of gratitude and satisfaction. So to do what I do is not easy, um, but I think it's really valuable to my clients. So.
Wonderful. That's great. Yes.
Mm. And how about yourself? Why do
Oh,
you do what you do, Ingrid, and how does it impact on your clients?
yes. So I came from Indonesia and I moved to Australia by the tender age of 21 to get married to my first husband.
Oh,
I'm up to husband number 2 now, and let's see if I am going to have husband number 3. No, just joking. We're happy. So
hey, we'll trade some secrets later on, okay, Ingrid?
that's all right.
Offline, offline.
So unfortunately, um, my upbringing, there's some things that I disagree with my upbringing. I mean, everyone is being preconditioned differently, but then I noticed that our preconditioning created a huge effect when we become an adult, and how we react or respond within our relationship. So yeah, it's just interesting. And my first marriage, unfortunately, it was an abusive relationship. So 10 years, I got out of it after 3 attempts. And in the journey to heal myself, I went to several self-development seminars, went back to college to study counseling and life coaching. And straight away, I knew that I would be a coach, not a counselor, and my niche would be in relationship. And also, um, with having kids, I mean, got married to my beautiful husband, Andy, got 2 kids, and unfortunately, with child number 2, I got pre and postnatal depression. So I'm here, compassionate and passionate, to help people in similar sort of like predicament, people in trouble, obviously, whether they're broken because their relationship fall apart, or broken simply because they have some sort of mental health issues. I'm not qualified to handle severe mental health cases. I can refer to other people, not a problem. But I'm here to inspire people that is a little bit depressed and a little bit anxious, so they can, move on with their life and have a stronger relationship, either with themselves and with their intimate partners, if they are a couple.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it provides me, it's not easy, as you said, it's not easy being a financial planner. It's not easy being a relationship coach. It's not for everyone, definitely. But it gives me a great level of satisfaction. It's just feeling very rewarding from doing so.
Ingrid, I think, just by listening to that, it's obvious that it's really important, because everyone struggles and every relationship struggles as well, I would say.
Yes, yes. Even though you're loving, still have issues. Everyone has baggage. Come on.
Absolutely. No, well, no, absolutely. And couples and kids, and I deal with families all of the time.
Yeah,
And there are unbelievable pressures on families and couples.
yeah, that's right. And if I can ease their burden somehow, same with you, I guess, it's the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, what can I share with you about what I do today?
Yeah. Well, what about tips on aligning your personal values with your personal finances?
Yes, great topic. And one that I've chosen because in my line of work, like I say, it's it's important that we work with clients on an individual and personal basis. That not only means just respecting their privacy in general, but it actually means really understanding um, their life journey, and and probably for you, a bit of their life past, because that gives me an insight um, on maybe what's held them back, or you know, and the way they view life and therefore their finances, because in reality, I don't. There's a lot of money and numbers involved in what I do, but to actually get to the numbers bit,
Yeah.
we need to talk about the life bit.
Mm,
You
absolutely.
know, and that not only means, you know, how much you need to spend month to month and week to week or whatever it is, but it's also being a little bit aspirational and thinking about if you were to be able to improve the life that you're living, or improve the lifestyle, or improve the quality of life, what would that mean to you?
Yes.
And for a lot of people, you know, the hobbies that are important to them, the things that keep them energized, the things that are dear to their heart. Um, and then also the things that, you know, take into account them as a unique individual and um, puts their skills and resources to the best use. So a financial plan basically encompasses um, where you are now, but where you also could or want to be.
Yes.
Um, and that's why it's not always important to look at the numbers first, but also to understand the bigger picture. And that also means, you know, just like in love, Ingrid, money burns people, and people have had many bad money stories. And
Yes.
people come to me with broken wallets, not broken hearts, right?
But money is one of the top three reason for breakup. So there
I'm
you go.
sure. I'm
Yes.
sure.
It's a big part of a relationship, definitely. So thank you for being for doing what you do, because it's really important.
Well, it is, but yeah, if I can find if we can create a plan so that the couple's on a journey and they're on the same journey and they understand the same plan and they understand the same bigger picture, maybe there's a foundation from where to build a better life together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah. Um, that's the main thing. So the main thing is to look at the bigger picture and look at your what you want out of life.
Yep.
The second tip is to get a plan to actually create a plan around that vision. And the third tip is to seek professional help
Hmm.
if, you know, finance isn't what you do kind of every day, and you know it might not be in your skill set,
Yes.
but find a good planner that, you know, you trust and you feel is on your side,
Mm.
um, and they will go into bat for you.
Mm.
Hmm.
One quick question: how do
Yeah.
you differentiate between a good planner and a bad planner?
What, God, it
Ooh.
really is, and everyone's unique, and it really, I would say that someone that you feel understands you
Mm.
and what you're looking for. So yeah, I really like, and that's why empathy is such an important quality in advisors, because understanding and listening.
Yes.
Um, and I would say that an advisor that doesn't seem to understand or be able to listen is probably not the right choice.
Very good, thank you. Because there are a lot of advisors out there. Like people must be quite confused on who to choose. Yes, so
Yeah,
thank you for that tip. Definitely.
no worries.
Mm.
Can you please, because I'm a highly stressed professional in a young family, um, where time just seems to disappear. Can you please, Ingrid, share some tips on how to maintain a loving relationship
Yeah.
in 2020 fast-paced COVID world. Please.
Yes. So, because you like aligning uh, values, so you're into values. I'm also into values. So I will say, um, everybody have different goals. I like to create a vision board. So create one vision board that is uh, your own. So you don't lose your sense of self. A lot of people lose their sense of self once they get married or once they become a parent. All right. So it's really
Yes.
important to connect with who you are, what's important to you. Um, so create a vision board. I love making vision boards. I have how many? Now, 1, 2, 3, at the moment I have 3, one for my sales, one for my retreat, specifically, from mess to success retreat, and one as my overall vision board of what I would love to have in my life,
Wow.
including my biggest dream. So that's one for yourself, and a vision board as a couple. So you know that you have goals and dreams as a couple. What are they? What's important to you as a couple, and what's missing? So then you can uh, gear yourself towards achieving that. What is the one thing that is missing? And I would dare to say that put your reward on that board as well. What's rewarding to you? So once you achieve this one thing that is missing, reward yourself. As you said that you like, Ingrid, I do financial planning because I like spending. Me too. Guess what? Me too. But yeah,
not everyone enjoys spending, but it's important, like I said, to understand who's in front of you.
yes, exactly. Spend responsibly. Spend responsibly. So yeah, not only that you gear yourself towards doing the action to your goals, but also rewarding yourself is very, very important. Now, number 2, I would say set your calendar right. So set time for yourself, set time for your family, set time as a couple, because time is important and time is fleeting. So you blink and that time is gone, right? So allocate time accordingly. So everyone's happy. I know I have this principle that I can't keep everyone happy. Otherwise, I will be a yes woman to everyone, have to please everyone and everything. It's just not attainable. So put priorities on, okay, this week, my relationship is top on my priority list. I will make sure that I will have not just one date night, maybe another date day as well. So I will have 2, for example. If one week I will focus on my house, oh my God, my house is, such a mess. It looks like a shipwreck. Okay, then cleaning and tidying up is high on the priority list. Put more time towards that. So time management. Number 3 will be looking for professional support, such as relationship coach, or go to a retreat to actually refresh and put priority on your relationship. Because, well, my tips always tips on relationship, how to strengthen relationship, for example, or how to heal yourself. Definitely ask for professional support, because you may not be fully equipped with all the relationship tips or strategies that are available. And also, if you spill your guts out to your friends, for example, they may not be equipped in the relationship area. They may give you advice that suits them, but not necessarily suit you, because they perhaps don't listen fully to what your needs are and what your baggage are, because everyone has baggage. So yeah, look for professional advice, just like your advice. It's very, very important.
Well, I think that I think seeking seeking professional guidance is always a good idea, no matter what the field, because no one can be good at everything,
Exactly.
and
Yes.
everyone reads stuff, but how to actually apply it and really apply it to your personal situation
Mhm.
is very different to looking up Google, I can assure you.
Yes. And as you mentioned before, when you're in it, sometimes you can't give the objective view of what's going on inside. So by hiring a third person, then you will be able to see, the objective view of everything. Fabulous. So, people, we are on to the fun part of the podcast, the true and false part.
Mhm.
So, Ray said that he has recent facial injuries and it's related to number one, getting in a bar tussle, or number two, getting his laundry done. Oh my God. What did you do in getting your laundry done? Do you need to be trained by your wife more? I will pick number two.
You'll pick number two.
Yeah.
You are right, Ingrid. But I was getting my laundry done by delivering it on my push bike, and it was actually a push bike accident.
Okay. I thought you're putting your laundry into your dryer and you did something wrong.
No, no. I was delivering my laundry to the laundromat, and it's actually a push bike accident story as well, but it's a pretty pathetic push bike accident story, and a much more interesting laundry accident story. So there you go.
Cool. Now, would you like to guess my
Now, your true and false. Exactly. So Ingrid's husband
uh-huh.
broke the toilet, or Ingrid's daughter broke the family toilet. And I'm sure there must be a funny story behind this, but I am going to go with husbands because they get blamed for everything, no matter what, right?
Poor
Well, that's what I
husband.
find anyway.
Poor husbands. But yeah, definitely there's a truth in that, but you were incorrect. It's
Oh,
actually my
really?
daughter. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we bought this clock. We don't, believe it or not, we don't have a clock in the house. Except back then in our old house, we had this tiny little Tasmania map clock, and we put it on top of the toilet. And my daughter, accidentally dropped this clock into the toilet bowl. She was like, what am I doing? And my mother-in-law from Tasmania, she happened to visit us at that time. And then she grabbed the dishwashing glove and she tried to uh, uh,
Yeah. You take it
resuscitate
out. Yeah.
take it out, and unfortunately she couldn't. And she called me, Ingrid, by the way, Amelie dropped the clock into the toilet, but I don't want you to get upset with her or anything. I tried to I
Right.
tried to take it
So
out, but I
did you
couldn't.
get a plumber, Ingrid, or?
Eventually the plumber came and he couldn't resuscitate the bloody clock, and guess what, $700 later, because we had to replace the whole toilet with
You had to replace the toilet. Oh my God! When you said broke the toilet, I didn't know that you had to replace it. I've never heard of
replace
a
the whole
toilet being
thing.
replaced.
I know. So it got so jammed because it's wooden. It got so jammed, it couldn't suck it out. So, yep, get rid of the whole toilet.
Well, the last time I heard of a toilet being so broken it had to be replaced was on Lethal Weapon 2, I think. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, so we definitely broke the family budget that month.
I know. Well, exactly. Stuff happens. So have a
Yes.
also
Last
tip
question,
number
right?
4: have a cash buffer for emergencies.
That would be very useful. That would be very useful. So, right, last question. What
All
do you
right.
do to either relax or add raunchiness into your relationship?
Well, we've already been through the relax, so let's get to the raunchy bit, all right?
Sweet. So So what do you do?
Well, I think the key to keeping raunchiness is just to not let it go and kind of keep at it, and especially with a young family, it's so easy to kind of make excuses. But you're right, you have to put aside the time.
Mhm.
You have to put aside the energy almost sometimes.
That got drained from dealing with kids, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you're not on the weekend,
Yeah.
um, and at, at a quiet time, and keep it consistent,
Yeah.
and um, yeah, there's no room for excuses. Keep it regular.
Straight to the point, people.
you know, you know, there are enough excuses in life. How
Definitely.
about yourself, Ingrid? Can I ask you
Yeah.
what maybe I can be doing extra,
Yeah.
be adding some extra raunchiness into my life?
Right. So what we do normally, occasionally, we inject a little bit into the local economy and book a hotel room.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow, what an idea.
Yes, definitely. So you allow time, obviously, to go away for one night. That's enough. And well, recently we went to Central Coast, so I booked for our belated wedding anniversary gift to ourselves one night in Airbnb in Central Coast. It's only one bedroom. Okay, so then closer to the time, we couldn't find a bloody babysitter. So guess what?
Maybe
We had, we had to take the two kids along with us in this tiny one bedroom. It has a
that's
huge
all right. All
backyard.
you need to do is bring a tent and tell them it's a camping trip.
So unfortunately, we couldn't do anything intimate because the kids all over, like the four of us in
Yeah,
the bedroom. So well, yeah, things
Well,
happen.
that's what I mean. Life and families happen, and families are great. So
Yes, yes. The kids absolutely love it because they didn't have to go to school. We took them out of school for 2 days to spend one night in Central Coast.
Well, there
That's
you go.
okay. That's okay.
Well, I just came back from the entrance
Ah,
last weekend on the Central Coast. It's beautiful up there.
yes,
Um,
definitely.
and it was definitely a really nice time with the family. So. But yeah, as soon as I can ditch Jamie and Anthony,
Kids,
great
we
idea.
love you. Not that much. All right, beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching our podcast together, our collaboration together. If you have more questions in regards to financial and money stuff, you can connect with Ray. And so, Ray, how can people connect with you?
Well, they can reach out to me on LinkedIn, Facebook, through you, or through the Endorphin website, endorphinwealth.com.au. You can read about Endorphin, read about me, and you can also book an appointment with one of our financial advisors in Sydney or Melbourne.
Wonderful, thank you. And if you would like to have more time with me in regards to relationship, you can go to my website www.kahyangan.com.au and request for a free chat with me. So
I think I'm going to invite you for a coffee with my wife, Ingrid.
yeah, no worries.
Oh, really? We're going to do it.
I was saying that for the audience, but yeah, definitely.
But we're going to do it as well. We're going to do it as well. You can meet
Fabulous.
Gary and we'll have a fabulous brunch or something.
Awesome. It's a date. So
It's a date.
Yes.
Well, we only live like a couple suburbs away.
I know.
Yeah, let's do it in Leichhardt or something.
No worries. So people, next week we will have another lovely podcast and fun podcast with another guest, either international or local. So in the meantime, keep well and lots of love. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe me on YouTube. Ingrid Galloway. All right. So thank you so much, Ray, for joining us today, and keep well.
Thank you.